Okay, the real cause of diabetes. Yeah, sugar and carbs are not good, but they're not really the cause. They're more the antagonist. They make things worse. They're the ones that like break the camel's back. But really, the thing about insulin is here's how it works. You eat some kind of sugar. Almost everything that you eat turns into sugar somehow in your body. Glucose, glycogen, sugars, simple carbs, complex carbs, blah, blah, blah. It all turns into sugar somehow. And normally, if it's healthy, that's good. Body takes care of it. And what happens is when you have sugar, your pancreas releases insulin. Insulin goes through your body, and your cells have little receptors. And these receptors, insulin touches it, and it touches the receptor, and its cells open up, allowing the sugar to go into the cell. Sugar being an energy source, it powers the cell, and then you have energy. Well, what happens is, here's the reason why it messes up. One of the big reasons. Ready, drum roll, blah, 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 blah. Animal products. Fat is the biggest reason because animal products are full of saturated fat and cholesterol. And what does fat do? It clogs up the insulin receptors. All the cells get gummed up with this fat. So the insulin is traveling through the bloodstream. The insulin receptors are clogged with fat. They can't work right. So the insulin just goes right by. The cells don't open up. They don't get energy. And now you have basically all this insulin and all this sugar just floating through your system, never getting absorbed, never getting used. When you have too much sugar in your system, guess what happens? Well, what is sugar? It's it's rocket fuel for cancer, pathogens, parasites, bacteria, yeast, fungus, mold, all that bad stuff. It loves sugar. It thrives on it. What do they put in a lab when they make cultures grow? Viruses, bacteria in a petri dish. What do they use? Sugar water. Nothing makes viruses and bacteria grow faster than sugar. Okay, so you've got all this unused sugar going through your system. It feeds bacteria, cancer, whatever. And sugar turns into fat. If it doesn't get used, well, the body's got to do something with it, right? Sugar gets turned into fat. The body goes, well, I'll use it someday. I'll just store it on the shelf as as my emergency fuel supply. So it turns it into fat so we can store it. But really, the main reason isn't really the sugar. That's the symptom. The real cause is, why is the sugar not absorbing into the body? How come the body can't use the sugar? And that's why. That's the biggest reason. They're also finding that, get this is scary and it's sad, type 1 childhood diabetes, they've found links that one of the main reasons for that, or one of the causes for that, is milk, cow milk. You know what cow milk is? It's basically fat, sugar, and animal hormones. Sugar being the lactose, which we're not supposed to have anyway. We're not made for that. Cow milk is made to make a tiny little calf grow to be a 2,000 pound cow in a short amount of time. It's got IGF-1, a growth hormone that, by the way, if you ingest that, it makes anything grow in you. That's why bodybuilders eat a lot of beef and cow products, because of the cow hormones make you grow to be as big as a cow. That's what cow hormones do. But it also makes cancer grow. It makes all kinds of stuff grow. Prostate cancer, especially hormone-driven cancers, breast, prostate, uterine cancer, all that stuff, animal products. So animal products and they're saturated fat, cholesterol. You only get cholesterol from animal products. You're an animal, by the way, so you create your own cholesterol too from stress. So the last thing you want is even more of that crap in there. You need some, but you get way too much. And saturated fat, obviously not good. So, it's bad because children, they get fed cow milk and they get type 1 diabetes. It's just sad. Adults, 40 years later, they still don't know what's good for them. They still eat this stuff. They still get overweight, they get cancer, they get diabetes. What are the 3 biggest problems in the country nowadays? Heart disease, number 1, cancer, diabetes. All animal related. Read the China study if you don't believe me. Cornell University. There's a book. Awesome book. You got to read the China study. If you want proof, there's your proof. Cornell University did a 10-year study on multiple thousands of people. Those who ate meat, those who didn't. Those who ate meat got cancer. Those who didn't. They switched them. Those got off of cancer. They started getting cancer. I could go on. I could go on and on about it. You know, then you got heart disease, obviously from cholesterol and saturated fat, clogs up your arteries, and diabetes. Diabetes because the sugar can't get absorbed, because the insulin can't get recognized, because the insulin receptors are clogged by animal fat. And if you don't think this is, if you don't believe any of this, there's a video out by Tree of Life Institute where they did raw and getting rid of diabetes in 30 days. You got to watch it. They took 6 people out in the desert and they got them off of diabetes within 30 days. There was this one 300-pound woman. They got her off of insulin within 3 days just by cutting off animal products and having raw vegan food. So there's really no excuse. I mean, it's sad. It's sad how people's lives are being ruined by basic stuff that we've been incorrectly told throughout our lives. That mothers are giving their children a liquid that comes from a 2,000-pound animal that doesn't even belong in the human body. We're going to make a video soon. It's in my. If you want to know what to give the children, milk substitutes, plant-based milks are the best. Nuts and seeds, and there's like 3 or 4 of them in my free download, Heal Yourself 101, on how to make those. We're going to make a video about it too. There's just no excuse, really. I mean, diabetes, especially type 2, you can get over it within a month if you just change what you eat, your lifestyle, and get off the animal products. I mean, it's the best thing you can do, and you're not going to be losing protein or whatever all that crap that they brainwash you with. I mean, if you think you need protein for muscles, I'm going to show you some bodybuilders that are strictly vegan that are going to blow your mind. Matter of fact, I think an Olympic weightlifter, he was vegan, right? I mean, there's no excuse. There really isn't any excuse. So there you go. I'm going to put some links down below to, because people like scientific studies. I like all that kind of stuff. Don't believe Marcus, believe the scientific studies. Okay, there they are. They're down there. I'm just trying to help you guys. Trying to get you a little, kick in the right direction. That's what I'm here for. Kick you in the right direction. All right, so that's my video for today. Hope I helped. Hope I made a radical change in your life. I know I blow your mind. There's going to be some people that go, no way, I refuse to believe that. Okay, fine. Get your prostate cancer. Get your whatever. Okay. See you next time. Bye-bye.